Test. Those are hot mics, guys. These are hot mics, guys.
Thanks, Carlos. See you.
Absolutely.
Since I don't want to be a YouTuber, I don't think this will help me, but can you share information?
Yeah, let's do it. Best for last. Age before beauty, is that what you were going for?
Oh, you're running on WhatsApp?
Yep. If you can just send the names, so I remember who we met and how we met here.
I'll share my.
Cool.
I'm sure you have tons of contacts.
Got it. Thank you. This is what the box looks like. Is this strike? No, that's good.
Because before it said makeup set, and I added kids makeup set because I didn't want.
That's good. Yeah, it's good.
And then, so this is my main image for the male gift baskets. Remember I told you I have three? And this is why I feel like everyone doing it. What's that face?
It's noisy.
Right. So when I chat GPT, it was like, move the flowers, take out the ribbon. And when I do that, it feels very plain.
So let's say,
As well. So is it that one?
Why you have the flowers?
Yeah, the flowers.
What, is that why you added the flowers?
Yeah, because it felt very plain. It's only 5 piece, right? So it felt very.
like being inside of a jet.
I would remove the flowers if they put a 5-piece set.
Can I write words on
Yeah,
the...
as long as you have it over this bag, and it looks like it's kind of part of the bag.
I could do that? And then you think that will suffice for the image? Or you think I need to pay
Oh,
someone?
I'd need to look. I have no idea. I would need to search your main keywords, look at your other competitors. Sometimes the easiest way to do it is if you have a competitor that's obviously killing it, and their listing looks a very specific way, then it's like, oh, well, that must work. And we can sort of model that.
So do you charge for SEO optimization, or is there someone that you...
I do that, but it depends what you're trying to do, because if you just need me to look at the listing and give you some advice on something to do, I'm not going to charge you for some advice. I'll just let you know what I think you should do. If we're going to do it, it depends what you want to get done. But we can redo the copy, just to give you an idea of pricing. We can redo the copy and the keyword research and everything on the listing for $250. So we do all image optimization, not the taking of the images, for $450, which is A+, and everything else, which is separate, so you don't have to get both. I recommend product photography get taken with Celine. I think she's like $350, $400. But I can work with her to get what you need if you wanted to at no charge. We do a lot of things, which is a technological differentiator, which is we build like a mobile app to go into a listing to where that thing shows an app, like a mobile phone app, which helps with conversions, allows you to sell for more. Building an app out is $1,500. So like it just depends what you want. Like that gives you an idea of like all the different. You need to send me your product, and I'll create a quick Loom video looking at your competitors and looking at search, and I'll let you know based on this is what I think.
Alright, so I'll send it to you, and then I'll hear back from you maybe on Monday.
I mean, if you send it to me today, I might be able to create a quick Loom video before I leave today, or
I thought you wanted to get one to your wife.
I sneak out to do cardio on Sundays, and I might be able to do it at a Starbucks before I head back, or latest Monday.
Okay.
Cool?
Because like right now I said I have like everything is like $400, but like None of my print on demand is moving. None of my
Print on demand is traffic, and then if your site is set up to convert well. Is print on demand like merch by Amazon, going to Amazon, or is it print on demand
it's with
going to Shopify?
No, it's going to Amazon and it's going to TikTok. Which I'll do the thing that you told me before.
Everybody I know that's doing well with print on demand, they send it to Shopify. Yeah, so I don't. Amazon's a lot of friction with print on demand.
Yeah, and Printify takes a while to deliver too. Like it's not.
One of my business partners on this is all in on, like, he'll be able to answer like a lot more specific than me. Like, as a matter of fact, everything I get print on demand wise, I go to Andres. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know if maybe once we take care of this, then I could probably talk to him.
Or you could have, no, I'd be able to create the Loom video would be me. The other stuff you could ask and I can create a group chat. Yeah, or I think this week's a little complicated and I don't know how far you guys are, but if you wanted to swing by during the week, it might be something.
I don't mind swinging by. Like anything
I'll let you
that
know
will
when it's our
help me-
coffee time, we'll make some coffee and you guys come by.
Yeah, I don't mind anything that will help us at this point because I can't keep paying $400 and I'm not getting anything. So like, you know, anything that will help me.
Let me do this.
Thank
Thank you,
so
a
much.
pleasure, yes. All right, let's see. Yeah.
That's what I just did, right? So I created a bot, so it's actually operational intelligence. So this is what we're doing. So I take a picture of my bot and I say create me a TV video growing. And I say straight up create a prompt. Now it gives me the prompt. And I say, okay, I'm going to respond to the prompt. So I'm thinking like, anything that I want to change, I would copy it and paste it and say no, and open the comments and review the prompt. In this case, I'm going to say yes. So you go, and hit submit. So now, in about 3 or 4 minutes, it'll print the actual app. So this is what I'm going to do just here today.
And it took me like 5 minutes to figure it out.
It's like,
No idea. Your business too, the trust as well.
and then this one for that didn't work too well yet. Do that? Even does music?
Cool.
This is for Ramon's there's hat.
I watched these
Cool.
And then here's my thing. And then you got here's my thing.
They died or they're drowned in wine. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Six Shop, how's it going? Getting a little bit of a late start. It's the last meetup event, went a little over, and everybody's still talking on the way out, but I'm trying to get everyone heading out, and then we'll get started. You guys gonna talk YouTube or what? Yeah. No, we're live. I think we could.
Can I ask you a question in Spanish? Yeah. In Japan?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Ay. Ay. We had a nice little. I think we had a nice little turnout coming, but. Yeah, no, but I think we. Let me see how many people RSVP'd for today. We got 2 on the stream and. Yeah, let me see. I think we're waiting on Simone, Six Stringer, Steven, and Marina. So. Jad Knapp. Hello, hello. All right.
I think you need a gavel.
I'm gonna. You're welcome, bro. Thank you.
See you later, John.
Yeah, totally gonna have a gavel, or say everyone will keep talking. Everybody, come on, and just start pushing everybody out into the conference room next time.
Oh, you did it with my girl?
What is your, you have a thrust of an idea for YouTube?
We're just gonna talk about different ways for people to make money.
But even if she was just walking and then she.
Guys, we're streaming the YouTube stuff. It's okay. If you want, I think the conference room's open. I think you guys can pop in there. Yeah, it's just gonna be talking about. Let me get this. Jad Knapp, Six Shop. All right.
You're right. So long. Where are they from?
Huh?
I was just trying to figure out what country they're from.
Is it open or no? I'll pop it open. No, I'll take it. Yeah, sit wherever you like. All right. Cool. So I know everybody here, has a YouTube channel. I don't know if anybody on the stream wants to chime in who has a YouTube channel, just like a yes or a no, to get an idea of like where to start. There's no point talking about more complicated YouTube stuff if we're all just starting. I know most of you guys, well, all of you guys came from the Amazon meetup, and we know each other. So how many of you are actually interested in starting something in YouTube, and how much of it is just we're hanging out, which both is fine, but I don't want to bore you to death either if you're not interested in YouTube. Ramon, you're doing the YouTube thing, or you're going? Okay. Who's still on the stream? Salama Malam. Hello. Cool. I know we're starting some content that's going to go on YouTube, shorts content. You doing any YouTube stuff? Maybe. If you did, you'd be interested in doing it to help sell products, or for a service or something else?
For service, for trucking.
Oh, there was actually 2 people here last week who were doing videos and pushing them on YouTube as YouTube content for CDL instruction. The woman had a company teaching. Yeah. What kind of service would it be in the trucking space?
It's some kind of service which they help the carrier to keep the driving record clean, and they need some kind of details about what type of service to pay attention to improve. So it's for safety and claims in general.
Okay, cool. If you started one, what would it be about?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
I would probably, you're talking about a YouTube channel.
Yeah, if you start.
It would definitely be
Or-
using my product, sleep product.
Okay. Cool. Y Miguel? Para vender producto, to sell products, 100%. Okay. I think that's a pretty big distinction there, just because what I've seen on YouTube is there seems to be 2 pretty different, pretty extreme decisions you have to make in the beginning. One pretty extreme decision. Are you going to get into a entertainment only channel or something business oriented? So I'd like the group to grow into something that's just business oriented, whether it's physical products, digital products, services.
In my case, it would be more educational.
Okay.
Part of the
So-
vision.
Which is good. That's getting into edutainment. It's business-based. Yeah. It's not saying that it's not a business to do Mr. Beast style, like swim in the water for suitcases. That's the business. But they make their money based off purely entertainment value. Whereas if you were doing it around sleep, you'd need to be, it'd probably be better if you're if you're entertaining, but it needs to also educate.
I think one time you said a while back, you said if you want to learn how to do something, you go to Google, and if you want to buy something, you go to Amazon. But I think that it's equally as important if you want to learn how to do something that you can go to Amazon and find a video on how to do
Yeah, I would say if you want to know something, you go to Google. If you want to buy something, you go to Amazon. If you want to know how to do something, you go to Google, you go to YouTube.
it. Right.
Yeah. But also, if something, I notice that if something is like an emergency or if you're intimidated, like for example, most people, if they go home and they're just like, their Honeywell thermostat, it's blinking 414, they will probably go to YouTube and say how to fix 414 thing because they want a video tutorial that they can pause and.
Absolutely. I'll give you a great example. In my vehicle, just yesterday, my Bluetooth went out, would not connect to my phone. I called who I thought would know how to do it. I called the dealership. I know someone there. They couldn't tell me how to do it. I went online. I found a YouTube video, told me how to do it. No one else could tell me how to do it. I actually went on the Facebook page for my particular vehicle, and I was able to find out how to do it. It's like a secret way to do it, but I was able to do it.
Okay, that's really cool. There's a YouTube creator. I'm gonna try to pull this on the screen real quick. Put YouTube. What? Where's this guy? What? Right here, John Ushai. Let me get his name. John Ushai. This guy used to work at Instagram and YouTube. And he's really good at, if you're looking for content on creators, you can disregard this. This thing's wildly off for most channels. But it's an estimate of like what they're making. This person makes a lot more than this. But he does, let's see. Where Deadly Drama, before and after. These ones. So anytime you see his video where he's in a setup like this for like a recording, for like a podcast, this guy, what he does is, and there's lots of them on his channel, he asks creators, how much money, like what's the economics of your YouTube channel? Like he makes them draw, like he gets on a whiteboard towards the end and he's like, okay, tell me where you make money. And he draws it as like this pie chart. What percentage, so the person will just say sponsorships. And he's like, okay, what percentage of your business is that? And the person kind of thinks about it. So after doing this with over 100 creators, he found out that AdSense, or the money you make from the commercials that play on the video, is less than 5%. But it's the number that everybody talks about when like these kid channels like Ryan's World and all these other ones. It's like this little kid's making a few $1 million a year creating content just on AdSense alone, which is true, and that's amazing. But it's still probably, when a kid's channel, it's probably less than 10% of everything that channel makes, which is nuts. But it goes, today I wanted to talk about like what are those other ways that businesses make money and basically how to start making, so if it's only 5 to 10%, why spend so much time worrying about it? And instead think about the other ways that the channels are making a lot of money and focus on those. Because the other bad thing about AdSense is, first, to be able to make money on AdSense, you need 1,000 subscribers. Or like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, something like that. But that's like the hardest thing to do from zero. Once you get past that number, it's like nothing. If you post consistently, it's totally possible to get the hours of watch time, but it's challenging to get those 1,000 subscribers. Once you get the 1,000 subscribers, though, it's like from 1,000 to 5,000 is very easy. And then the major one that everyone's trying to get that's hard is 100,000 subscribers. But you'll see somebody trending towards 100,000 subscribers. When they get to 100,000, you look back in 2 months and they're at 380,000. Like, it's fast after that. But that first 1,000 subscribers is everything. So everyone's so fixated on gaming the system. So when they get to 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 hours, they can unlock the ability to make money on ads. But it's such a small percentage of how you make money on YouTube that, I don't know, I think it's a waste. I think a lot of people waste a lot of time doing it. The other ways that everyone talked about, and I guess the ones that I've dealt with, are brand deals, sponsorships, and the biggest one is digital products and courses. So there are a lot of, I mean, just looking, because you guys are from the Amazon meetup here, but just looking from the Amazon meetup, there's a lot of people just in the Amazon space that have never spoke on stage, don't even know if they've ever had a brand in their life, and may have gotten educated watching other people's YouTube channels who've created a course valued at $10,000, but for you, 97 bucks, right? And that 97 bucks, they will sell so many of those freaking courses to hit $1 million. So I'm the most bullish on, when it comes to YouTube, having some sort of digital product or a course. It could be a sleeping thing, it could be whatever, in how to do that. Now, some of these channels where they talk about, say, side hustles, you wonder, like, what kind of course can they put out? Like, they got a really big channel. It's hard to put together a side hustle course. What are you gonna put together? Here's 100 side hustles and buy it, you know? It doesn't teach you how to do any of them. If you create content, though, consistently and grow the channel, one thing you are very good at is creating YouTube videos. So these channels that don't really have a very obvious thing they can create a course in, create a course on creating YouTube videos. And those things sell for a few $1,000s a course because they have all the social proof. Like, look where I started, look, and it's all documented. You know, it's about as real as it gets. So I would, here's the other thing with courses and digital products. You can get money with no subscribers. Because you're allowed to publish videos out there and you're allowed to put a link in the description for people to get it. You don't have to have any subscribers to do that. And it's one of the best ways to make money on YouTube. So very, very easy to make money on YouTube. What kind, I guess, just as a small group to, like, so I'm not just sitting here rambling, what would you create a course on if, like, yep.
Is this a private?
No. It's just a tiny turnout because it's a new thing we're doing. It'll probably be a handful of people for the first several months, and then it'll grow, just how the Amazon one did.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
was
welcome.
at the stoplight thinking, I'm like, YouTube, what are you doing going home?
Yeah.
Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We were just asking if you were to create a YouTube channel, would it be business oriented or would it be purely entertainment? What would you do?
So I have a personal interest walking and exploring. I like doing that. Like, I'm a diehard introvert.
Yeah.
And so I would do something non-business related,
Okay.
because I think there's passion behind it, and then the business side can always be introduced.
Yeah. A thing, it's very difficult for me to do anything that's not business related, which is like a curse. Like I can start a hobby and the next thing you know, I'm starting it into a business. I did that in one thing in a major way ever, and it was the Amazon seller meetup. Because there was no agenda. My agenda was I wanted to talk to other sellers when I started it and learn how to be a better seller. And then go figure, what I've learned as being a better seller way back then and putting all that time in doing it allowed me to end up being a very, very big good seller. But what happened several times along the way, I'm not like, there's no right or wrong answer. Like what you're saying, obviously that's awesome, do it. I feel like anytime somebody does say just entertainment for fun, it made me think of it because that's why I did the meetup. But what happens is not every single, like once you start creating content on walking or hiking or having fun by yourself, like someday you're like, you get an audience and they want to keep hearing your content and you like it, so whatever, and you publish weekly. What's going to happen sooner rather than later is there's going to be a week that you don't feel like publishing content, but you're sort of obligated to create the content because it's kind of like you want to cater to the algorithm so you don't lose views and all this stuff here. And I found that, like, I think having something that you're doing for the passion of it is good, but if it doesn't have an economic engine to it, it's probably not going to be able to last. Say your content is absolutely amazing, which would be the type of content I love, like treat yourself out to dinner and go, like, I'm not saying you're that introverted, but like, or take yourself to the movies or, go on a walk by yourself. You might want to create more of it. You want to improve. One thing is you vlogging. You might want someone following you from a distance so they get a better look of you and how you're walking around. That's someone that's got to be paid to shoot that video. And then you're like, I'm going to walk more, but I'm passionate about walking. I'm not passionate about editing videos. You know what I mean? So like next thing you know, you're going to hire someone to do those edits. But then you're like, this is a very expensive passion. Like, I went from like free walking to, I'm a few $1,000s in every month. So you're like, let's just offset the cost of that. And then there's a manager, like content, like.
I think I answered it from a biased point of view.
Sure.
Because I cannot not think of something without a business angle.
Cool, yeah.
Fine. So if you're speaking from your point of view as a teacher,
Yeah.
I think it's more in-depth question.
Well, no, what happened is I wound up needing to think about the economics of it. Like, we needed to create recordings that people could pay a monthly for to get. We needed to get sponsors. And now look, I've, for 12 years of this group,
I just want to show you something that's joined on that's it.
Yep. So it's, the group here was positioned, the meetup Amazon group was positioned as we don't sell courses. We don't do anything, it's free. That's how we differentiate ourselves. But I backed myself into a corner because now if I started selling courses, I was sort of betraying the trust of like this thing that we created. And it's the best economic engine that you could have in place to be able to continue creating content even on the days that you're not feeling like it. Because you're like, one thing is I'm having a bad day, but if I'm having a bad day but I have employees that rely on me, or I'm having a bad day but wait a minute, have a bad day all you want, this thing's bringing in 100K a month, like, put on your big boy pants. I think it's important to have an economic engine on the back of it. So even if you have a purely entertainment channel, it's just for fun, like Mr. Beast, that is a business that he runs. Yeah. So it's I don't know. It's something I still struggle with to this day around content. I want to create content because it helps people and for the love of it. But the thing is, on the bad days, when you're not feeling like it, you need something to get you going. Yeah, so what digital products and courses, I think that's the way to go. When you walked in, I was asking everybody, like, if you were to create, and I was saying that AdSense is actually where the least amount of money comes. And that's like if you're watching at someone's YouTube channel and an ad pops on. You know, if they have over 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, they're gonna make a percentage of that ad, you know, towards them. But even though you hear a lot of YouTubers say these big numbers, that number that they're actually making from AdSense is the smallest source of revenue that they do on the channel. So I was asking everybody, since digital products and courses is, according to John Ushai, the way people make the most amount of money on their channel, if you were to create a YouTube channel, what would your course be about? No wrong answers, by the way. Si quería crear un curso por su canal de YouTube, ¿de qué tema? Yeah. How about you?
In my case, what type of course?
Yeah, what kind of course would you create? You don't have to create it, but like...
Look at that, I asked ChatGPT which are the 10 pain points for the carrier in transportation which are able to pay for them. So they give it to me 10, the biggest one, which is premium insurance, which is they're looking for dispatch to cover the trucks. They're looking for safety score for driving. They're looking for rent a trailer now. So based on that thing, it's good to create like a package to help them with one of these things. So
Yeah.
and the point is, I find a location when I realized that there are almost 2 million companies which they own trucks. So you can access that kind of beta data, and you got all the details like owner name, email, phone numbers. So it's possible to, when you have that kind of beta data for free from DOT, Direction of Transportation, it's good to create even some kind of email I was thinking about to offer them for free some kind of insights, and after that to create a package for something extra, or even to sell some templates for just to follow some kind of instructor to help their self to fix some things. Yeah, that was my idea because I saw the beta data, how big is that, and they are structured based on how many trucks each one they own. So imagine that from 2 million companies, 1 million they own only one truck, and the rest 300,000 they own 2 to 5, the next 300 5 to 20, and so for each one they have different needs. So those one with 1, 2 trucks, they are looking to cover their trucks with very good rates because they don't have access to the brokers in general. So they are able to pay 10% from the loads, for all the loads. So the point is every truck is covering a week with 7,000, so from 7,000, 10% is mean something for one truck. So if you find many companies which they need that kind of service, which is dispatched by remote, which you can train some VA somewhere else in Europe or to do that kind of thing and to connect with brokers. But in that direction I was thinking.
Yeah.
To be short term.
How about you, Bruce?
So, yeah.
What type of digital course would I create?
Sure.
You know, the YouTube videos that I'm interested in are mainly from a pleasure standpoint, are mainly outdoors videos, being on the ocean, boating, that kind of thing. So I don't know if that would you could classify those as any type of digital courses. Now, by digital courses, in my thinking, are business type courses, or how to produce certain types of videos. And
Your channel though was going to be about something having to do with what?
it would be, if I were to produce a channel now, it would be about education for sleep.
Okay.
But I don't know if that would qualify as a course to sell. It would be more of a, like I said, more of an education course.
Okay. You do? Okay. That's fine. You can't think of one. How about you?
I don't think I would create a course. From what I understand from YouTube is just providing more personal access. So like something what you're doing here, you're talking to all of us, and then you have another group on the side. It would just be closer, more intimate access to what I'm doing. So if it's like the walk and exploring, it would just sell greater access on a more intimate level, more personal one-on-one talks.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. So you're basically selling a cohort or like a community style
More
course.
engaged, more personal.
Yeah. I'd like to poke around. Jadnap said he would do gaming, Six Shop if you can, or Ramdani if you wanted to chime in and share what you do. But if we come in here, one of the ways to figure out what kind of course you can sell is usually if you can find a channel, like I wouldn't get one that just does, sound on repeat, but
You would not.
I would not. No, a lot of those new channels, they don't even allow you to monetize through. So let's put something here. What do we call it? Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. I look around real quick, and first I'm trying to find like a few channels that talk about it now. This person has something here that says hacking sleep, engineering a high quality restful night, but, this is an actual ad. So this person, that's all they talk about. But you see their domain, Precision Nutrition? That kind of lets me know like, that's one of a whole bunch of things they do. This person doesn't just go all in on sleep. My sleep hacking routine and evening habits, Matt Diggity, possible. Let's see. Real SEO techniques.
Is this how you would find ideas?
It's how I explore like what it would look like to make money in a channel as a creator. So I look at the blogs. I look at it's funny. A lot of people are concerned that there's not enough content to talk about in their subject. But what happens a lot is anything can be written about as a blog, right? So if you were to look up sleep hacking, there would be more blogs out there than videos. Why? It's easier to write a blog than it is video. So a lot of the times if you want to find if you want to create content around something that has not been created as much or is not as saturated, it's best to look for content as a video first, because there's a lot of video content hasn't been created it hasn't been created in that medium yet. Or if you want to create original content, look at the blogs that are out there, and you're going to find more topics that were easy to pull off as a blog, but you can't pull off, no one's done it yet as a video, because there's more blogs out there than there is videos. So there's no way to have the short.
Sleep is, I think, yes, you can do videos on sleep and products and that type of thing, but remember, sleep you're going to video a person asleep, sleeping. So educational and products is basically the only, yes, nutrition, that type of thing. What will help you sleep better?
One thing I would think around sleep is, and we can just keep looking at some of this, but like this one is AI SEO. I don't know if this person, we just happened to get a video they did a long time ago that was talking about sleep hacking. And since then they were like, well, that wasn't working for me. And now they're just into SEO and AI. And that's all they're writing about. Let's see.
Huh, that's interesting.
Right. But like looking at their more popular videos, yeah, it looks like they blew up in SEO and Google SEO, but somewhere buried down there, they were not clear in what they were going to be talking about. And sleep hacking is, let's see if we can get, let's look at oldest. Oh, this is going to be bad. Wow. At some point he didn't believe in thumbnails, huh? I love looking at this whenever I'm like discouraged as a creator, by the way, and you're thinking about making money and you're like, my stuff needs to look amazing. No. This person's making a lot of money, 172,000 subs, and this is what his videos look like. This is the thumbnail. The debate. Client SEO versus affiliate. That makes you want to click, huh? Not. Oh, I can't even find it. This is like a one-off crazy thing. Anyhow, the reason I look at that is that, but we could keep poking around, but the topic that came to my mind with like a mini course or like some free $7, remember, it doesn't have to be a lot. You're gonna get a lot of views. You don't need to sell it for a lot of money. Would be, there's a lot of stuff that can give you information about sleep out there, but there's not a great deal of information that tells you what you can do with that data. A course that basically helps you like make sense of that data and make it actionable. Even if it was a series of AI prompts that you could use to interpret your $7, I'm all over that. Somebody that's trying to improve their sleep. Let's see, the Fit Mother Project. Sleep hacking. Okay, does Dr. Jewel talk?
Were you looking at an LED red light mask?
Was that what that person had?
Yeah.
It looks like that's what she's going to talk about. Let's see. She only has 3 videos?
What's that?
This woman only has 3 videos. What did I miss here?
She hasn't produced a new one in 2 years, looks like. She had a lot of views though.
Oh, shorts.
No, I think this is
Shorts.
the lady who uses the visuals, and that's her skill. They're very engaging. They keep you, like, she'll have something in her hand, and you're wondering, like, what is she going to do with that next?
Oh, and it
that's
looks like she does shorts.
Yeah, and like.
Oh, wow, this is interesting. So that sort of means to me that she started as an Instagram or TikTok person, probably blew up.
Yeah. Like, this is her thing that gets her, like,
A low attention span.
yeah. You're like, what is she about to do?
Oh my God, you guys don't mind? I have to say, I have to take a picture. I'm creating this video. This would do fantastic. This is how could you not stop and watch that video? She's got a big, that's a real frog, right? I mean, are we?
Yeah.
It could be. You could probably get,
It could be a paper cutout or something.
I'm sorry, I gotta send myself this link. I'm creating this. Do you think it would ever make sense if you guys like?
I don't think that would be real because that would be animal cruelty.
I wondered if like animal cruelty got on this, but technically if they're not showing the,
No, it could
She
be
might have a real frog on the side that she handles, but I don't think that she'd be doing
Or
it.
like those things that you put in your yard, like decorations,
Or even though
ceramic or something.
okay, I'm about to go off the deep end on this one, like so.
It's not moving, I mean.
Where is my, okay, I'm saving this. we're doing this. My team's gonna kill me. I'm sending this to myself. So,
Who's
let's
that
go.
guy over there in that picture?
John Ushai? Oh, that guy, the big, heavy guy? That's me.
Boiling frog, you mean?
Okay, send this to myself. Sorry, you guys should relate to this. It's like life of a content creator. You gotta.
I know you're gonna get it and say boiling frog, what the hell is that? What do I say?
I didn't spell it right? That's seriously with no glasses. Okay, anyhow.
What else does she have?
She got tons.
It's a good one, right there.
She's a good content creator.
Yeah, she does other stuff, so I'm not sure. Maybe she's doing this for.
Okay. We went off the rails. Anyhow, I would explore other channels. Some are easier than others to see what other courses that are being created in that space, or what other digital products. And the difference between courses and digital products would be a calculator. Let's say, what are the top devices that people use to track their sleep? I don't know, Apple Watch,
Telephone, because you can go to the App Store.
Apple Health,
Yeah.
all this stuff here, and you create something, and it's a Excel spreadsheet, maybe a really, really nice one created with ChatGPT help and all that there, and this is where you could just copy paste the data you get every single week or day or whatever into this sheet, and it tracks it and it spits out a calculation. And I sell this for $1. At 1.2 million views, and you're getting all these views, you're getting, I mean, you're getting thousands of these per week. So you're making a few $1,000s a week, a month, off a $1, right? So I would call that a digital product versus a course. And it sounds like what you're saying is that it would be difficult to create a course, a full-blown course on sleep, unless it was like geared maybe towards insomnia. Like here's our 3-week boot camp on I don't know, but yeah. Cool. What I was going to ask as an aside, and then we'll get back on it, is would you find any value in, you guys haven't started a YouTube channel yet, so you might, but in seeing a video created, like for example, that frog one, I'm going to do the frog one. Like the only logistic thing there is basically, is that a real frog, and where is a realistic frog? How to weigh it down in the bottom of that thing, or do we get a real frog? And if so, where do you get a real frog? I'm assuming you can just buy a bullfrog online. Like somebody on eBay is selling a bullfrog online, a big bullfrog.
Don't get a real frog.
Don't get a real frog? Why not?
You're dealing with a life.
I wouldn't hurt the frog. That frog might live the best life it's ever lived in this place. Like, it would be like our mascot. No, I would get a terrarium. This thing would sit there. We'd give it a name. This thing would eat. Like, no, I would not hurt that frog. Like, if I, matter of fact, if I knew hitting that would cause any harm to that frog, I'm not the type of person that would do that. Like, in no way. Like, I'm a baby when it comes to that stuff. Like, I would give the frog a name. I would make him a mascot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the reverse. So, but if I need to pull it off with a real looking frog and it wouldn't cause the frog harm, I would get the frog. Bruce is about to help me out and make this real. He's going to find out.
There are all kinds of authentic looking frogs on
Authentic looking. Can you see if I could buy a real frog?
Yeah.
Got to be able to, like. Got to be able to. Do they sell them by pound, or do they give you dimensions?
Frog by the pound.
Well, you could buy frog legs. Somebody has frogs. But what I'm saying is, for a video like that, would anybody be interested in seeing how that is put together on the back end?
But what's the meaning of that video?
Well, there's something out there that's which I've heard actually is not true,
Which one?
but it's said a lot, and it's like the boiling frog. And there's something that says if you put a frog in water and you boil it, but the temperature only increases 1 degree every 5 minutes, the frog will never the frog will be boiled to death without even realizing that it is being boiled. There's something like that.
Yeah, and that is connected with our human behavior, like when we become like stay in a comfort zone, not doing the hard stuff, we stay like a boiled frog, just to stay where it's cool, and in some point become very hot, and you can do anything for the business and everything. If you don't try to, yeah.
Right, so you have boiling frog
Yeah,
syndrome right here.
yeah, correct.
So if we went to,
To answer your question, I would say yes. I personally struggle with that. And I would assume a lot of people do too.
Yeah.
Because behind the camera, you know, a lot goes on. Even when making a movie, I've done filmed the trailer 3 days in Atlanta, and there's a whole lot that goes on.
All you have to do is put at the end of the film, no animals were hurt in the
Hurt.
making of this picture.
Yeah.
and then you're fine.
So it would be valuable to me. I'd watch it, like how.
Okay.
I don't think that's real. I could tell by the way you see it.
Let's see. If we see it, drop it. Oh, you never get to see her actually put it in the water.
Because it would swim down.
And the air bubbles could technically come from a fake frog. But it doesn't matter, right? As long as it looks realistic
Yeah, as
enough.
long as it looks real.
Some people might stay there because, like, I'm reporting this. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that, they're hurting a real frog. But we're gonna do this video.
And then you could do the one where it's where there's a scorpion on its back too.
What's that one?
You know the parable where it crosses. The scorpion gets a ride from the frog and crosses the stream.
Is there something like that?
Yeah, it's like that.
Some parable. Yeah, okay. But this would be pretty cool if you get it and that you do boiled frog syndrome and you apply it to business or you apply it to whatever to sleep. I don't know, whatever. But I'm gonna pull this off. But do you guys think for the YouTube meetup it would be of interest to see the actual shooting of one of these types of YouTube videos
Oh,
and
I
like
think so.
the chaos that goes on?
I think it would be encouraging because a lot of people
Yeah.
think like
She's
this
a great
happens-
editor.
Yes, they
Yeah.
think it happens so easy, so fast. They don't see her messing up. They don't see the goof ups and what
You
it
know,
takes to get it right.
right, and those books behind her make her look like a
Intelligent
an
person.
expert.
Yeah, pretty good.
And that
Okay.
might not even be a bookshelf. It might be for her, but you can get like an image of that. That's just.
It's like her books that she's like the author of those books or
Yeah.
something.
You know, that could be just like a pull down.
Pretty good. She's a great content creator.
I think it would be hilarious if Moises was in there doing that.
Yeah, the frog didn't even move.
No,
the
I
whole
don't
time.
believe- I don't believe it's real.
Oh, I just realized I actually have the ability now. Andres showed me how to put this audio on. We can actually hear what she's saying. Oh no, but if my mic, no, I wouldn't be able to do it with my mic on. Okay, so what we said so far is we went over AdSense is the way you make the least amount of money as a creator online. John Ushai's channel where it breaks down a whole bunch of creators asking them like what is the different revenue sources you have in the business and what would that be? If you would create a YouTube channel, what would it be about? What would yours be about? I guess pick one. Be about making money. So if you were going to create a course and or a digital product for your channel on money, what is a course and or digital product you would pick?
The digital product is hard, the course is pretty easy. It can be, you know, of course, there's so many, I would do more mini courses, like how to open up a bank account, how to open up a stock account, you know, how to trade a stock. Those are all little mini courses that I think people would dive into. You know, I can get into stuff that's a little bit more deep, like estate planning and trust and stuff, but those are all different levels of courses.
You know, I think a digital course on creating newsletters, that would be good.
A YouTube channel on newsletters?
Yeah, on
and
how
then
to
it-
create a newsletter. That would be a good digital course.
Yeah. I really think the one with sleep, just have a ChatGPT create an Excel sheet on like the popular ways or devices that people use to track sleep. But I have like all of them. And
I would call it counting sheet.
counting sheet, like I don't have a way to get actionable advice from it. And
That's a good point.
$1.
There's so many things.
$1 to $7.
There's so many affiliate things you could do with for sleep. I mean, Aura Rings, which are.
That's a good point, too.
on Amazon. There's so many sleep products that are so into
That's right.
my daughters and my wife wake up and they're like, what is your sleep score? I'm like, what the hell are you guys talking about? Holy shit, like I slept good. What was your score?
Nice.
So, okay, and then what was the other one we did? Yeah, so that was where that, let's see.
I find the affiliates to be very attractive too with,
Well, that's what we're going to talk about now, affiliates, of course. Okay, so of course, writing course with AI and AI basics for, yeah, absolutely, that would work. AI anything right now is doing good. I just think it's going to get too saturated, and I also think AI is going to be a lot less complicated.
I think you show people how to use tools on AI, you know, and then have the AI affiliate, like what's his name does, Shirt School, and he shows people how to use Shopify. So the whole day, he's just telling everybody how to set up a Shopify, and then at the end, he sends the affiliate link for Shopify. I think he gets like, what, $3.99 after the $1 trial for 3 months or something.
Yeah.
So
So the next one was brand deals. When he broke down the revenue slices, there's a different percentage for every channel. And it was affiliates. I think it'd be hard to get into brand deals right now because some people are not crystal clear on the channel. But if, say, for brand deals and affiliates, what would you? Again, no wrong answers. It's more of just like forcing you to think about it for a second. For your channel, it was going to be about trucking or I guess services.
What is the affiliate? I will check.
Yeah. Do you know any affiliate plays that you could
I
make?
did find some of them. Trucks, they need some dash camera, and I find on ChatGPT the 6 company, the best one. And I spoke with them. I send the email. If I bring it to you in your company, few company with minimum 20 trucks, how much is the affiliate link for me? So they say between 200 and 500 for any company which they have 5 trucks, 10 trucks, something like. So
That's not, like how much do you?
nice affiliate.
Yeah, but you find how many companies are there that have 5 trucks?
I find in a bezel it's like that with 5 trucks are like 300,000 companies. So from those one, maybe if it's 1% or something like are huge. And I already connect with that one. Plus, they have for drivers to combat the violation is a company called TVS. They have lawyers everywhere in the United States. So you just, I just ask them the same question, and they say, yeah, for each driver, they pay $50. But they give it to me a link, I just send to the driver, they put the information, and they follow the process, which is is not complicated.
I have like 2 things about affiliates I don't think enough people talk about if you're going to like get into it intentionally in your business. Is first, in most cases, for most affiliates, you can negotiate with them.
Correct.
You don't have to just take whatever they have coming out of the box. And it doesn't always have to be how much they pay if you refer somebody. Sometimes somebody has it and been like, we pay you X amount per month for the first year that somebody's doing business. Sometimes you could say, okay, I'm willing to take that amount, but like we do here for the meetup, I'm like, I'm not okay with first year of work. You know, I don't want to do the first year. I need you to lock in 5 years, right? So pay me the same percentage you're going to pay, but I want more than that. So you can negotiate. The other thing with affiliates is I don't like working with affiliates that don't have a dashboard and resources.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I'll tell you, to dovetail on Carlos, some of these affiliates, like if he was gonna get into doing affiliate for Kick, for example, I think they would have a 1-year affiliate. So if you sign up for a Kick and you get your newsletter going, he's gonna get an affiliate based on a little bit that you make. But 2 years from now or 3 years from now, your newsletter may be like the Morning Brew, and he's out.
Right.
So,
Yeah, so you can negotiate with them.
Yeah, I think I choose the strategy just to send it to me the link for referral, not for affiliate. Something like
Right.
Affiliate and referral, which
Yeah,
is
I put them in the same basket, but
maybe it's the same. I don't know.
if it's a fee-based thing, you want to get a longer term. If it's just a one-time hit for the fee, yeah, then you should be okay. Yeah. But what he's saying is that the money really to be made is like, if they're paying like let's say you sent it to a trucking company that would monitor their trucks and track their trucks.
Correct.
Right, so it's a tracking service, you get paid $29 a month. Like you want that to continue, you don't want just this expire after a year.
Yeah, you are right, because they charge for, they give it me estimate for a company with 20 trucks, they give me for 2 years, the company, they must to pay 14,000 to them, like $35 per trucks every month, so it's some kind of.
Make sure they don't say just 1 year. You want to say forever.
That's right.
the other one for me,
Yeah.
for the type, like I don't like to put a bunch of resources into affiliate stuff, but for me, if I am going to, I like to make sure that the affiliate that I'm working with has a dedicated affiliate dashboard. That dashboard has resources that you can go into to share. Like they create a lot of cool assets for it. I don't want to be on the hook for creating all their assets. I don't want to be running a campaign that's good and they come back and say this doesn't meet our branding, yada yada yada.
Correct. But how we can find it? I mean.
Well, a lot of the times when you sign up for an affiliate, you're getting access to that dashboard,
Correct.
so you could track what what's in the pipeline, who's bought, who hasn't bought, what do they owe you, the payment history.
But do you think all the big companies, they have it? Huh?
Big companies do.
They have.
Okay. What about what brand or affiliate do you think would be a play for you with a channel on sleep?
Well, I think Tom mentioned a couple. There are a number like the Apple Watch, Oura Ring. You're talking about affiliate links, correct?
Sure.
So there's also lots of apps too. And so I won't say it's unlimited. Sleep is relatively small part.
But is there like one company that's a big sleep clinic throughout the U.S.?
No.
No?
There are DMEs, durable medical equipment dealers that sell. They're large companies. There's probably 5 or 6 huge companies that have taken over most of the business from smaller DMEs. They could do some testing.
So if somebody needed to do like one of those sleep deprivation tests, where do they go? There's not one like major player in that throughout the U.S.?
Hospitals mainly handle those things today.
Okay. So the accessories around sleep.
I would say mainly the accessories.
So everything from like blackout curtains to eye covers
Yeah, there's a
to
lot like, right. There could be all types of,
pillows, sheets,
Right.
beds.
yeah,
Cool. How about yourself?
right.
More specifically, I like exploring South Florida. That would be the niche that I thought about. Every nook and cranny, walking, biking, driving, like kayak, just exploring, covering South Florida more than anyone ever has. I've been here all my life. And so the affiliates could be anywhere from my water brand. That's something I would always have, not as an affiliate, but that's how I promote it. I would be drinking my water. And off the top of my head, I mean, it could be Amazon businesses, it could be the watches, right? I'm counting my steps, I'm doing all that when I'm walking, my heart rate. Food that you can eat on the go, like marathon runners, like little supplements you can eat, stuff like that, when I'm out and about, on CAD. Those would be the type of affiliates. You get into real estate, I don't know, how deeply, I haven't thought about it.
If you're walking any of these parks or something like that, you can get, they have ticket sales.
Thinking businesses, you know, like the pool guy. It's just a passion of mine.
Yeah, it's just a what if, like if he was
I
to
like
create a
exploring, I
gym.
have a bike rack, I take my bike. you know,
Exploring South Florida, walking by yourself.
Yeah, I go to neighborhoods and just like ride, I like going to the very corners of where,
Yeah,
and just taking people on that journey, restaurants and whatever it is.
okay. You do?
Yeah.
No? How about you?
No pools, no anything? Okay, you could easily send people to pinch penny, you know? Pinch your penny, you know?
Yeah. How did that name come about?
Penny pincher,
Huh?
penny pincher.
I remember the story.
Well, pinch a penny, I thought for the longest it was like a dollar store. Have you been inside of a pinch a penny?
Yeah.
It's a pool supply.
It's a pool supply store. I just, I didn't, I mean, unless I missed it,
I think it's called pinch penny.
right, but unless I missed it, I didn't even see a,
Oh, is it pinch up?
It doesn't say pool in the name.
I didn't even see a logo or anything that showed water or pool or anything. It was pinch penny.
Is it big for cheese? Is that $1?
Was it, it made me feel like it used to be a
$1.
cheap furniture place. And then they were like, no, we're getting out of the furniture. And we saw that all of our sales came from pool stuff. And they just like, it was almost like it used to be an Eckerd's. And all of a sudden they were like, we're not going down. We're a private.
Pinch a penny is an old-fashioned phrase that means don't spend a lot of money.
Okay, so I like it, but and I'm also thinking, well, if you went that route, don't you also want to be visually identifiable as a pool thing? Because you don't sell anything else. So
Right, no,
where's the pool? Like,
They
Yeah.
do sell other things, they sell like barbecue stuff, and they do sell some patio furniture, depending on that size.
yeah, but depending on the
It's
size of the
mainly-
pinch a
it's
penny.
mainly pools.
Depending on the size of the pinch a penny.
Right.
Because Burlington Coat Factory sells toys.
Well, the thing is, what
In a
Pinch
little
Penny is
section.
what Pinch Penny is known for is you're gonna take care of your own pool at your house. And you take a little sample of your water to them, and you say, what do I need? And they tell you, you need this, this, and this, you need muriatic acid and all this stuff, and then you do it for your pool.
Not to be difficult. I mean,
Therefore, a penny
I mean,
Correct.
yeah.
I
But
did it, I did it
Or
for
you figure out-
I feel like you come up with a name like that. It's like when you go get your water, you sample it by taking a pinch of water, and then it'd be like, oh, pinch of water, pinch of. I don't get the connection.
I agree with you, because I thought of that myself, because what's the relationship between pinch penny and a pool store?
Yeah.
You're trying to pinch pennies, pinch pennies, so
Right.
you don't want to get a pool service.
Right, but how do you know it's
realize
about-
that your chlorine spills in the back of your car?
Understood, but-
And the rug gets stained, you're realizing that, shit, I did
But-
pinch penny, I just cost myself a couple grand.
But what in the name says we sell pool equipment? There is nothing.
I think they
Nothing.
probably opened a long time ago.
That's what I'm curious about the story, because that would make sense if it was so long ago. There's a name like that, and it just stood. They just survived,
Now, there's a,
and now you're like, you don't change your name. You've been around so long, but
And advertising was different. back
But if you
then.
created a name like that for your brand now, and there wasn't a whole lot of other very real things going on, like, okay, people know you by your name. I don't know Pinch Penny by pool. But at some point, I think it goes to show you that you didn't need to, like, McDonald's.
don't you think it's better, though, if you want to try to make money off of affiliate programs, isn't it better to go into a much larger, widespread market? Other than like Sleep, for example, it's smaller, or, pools, small.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of a business being created based on
Size
the
of
main
market.
revenue of business being
Okay.
the affiliate opportunity. I think you get into business for something else that can make money, and then in some categories, the affiliate's like, well, that's really, really lucrative. Like, why would I not ignore that? It fits so well with everything that I do. But going into a business, I'm going to create a business just because this is affiliate opportunity that I know about, I'm not a fan.
Affiliate and brand deal is different.
Not really. I mean, if we needed to make them differently, I would say a brand deal is an affiliate's more like you get a transaction or a sale and you get paid for that. But it could also be a referral. Whereas a brand deal might be, I'll pay you X amount for creating videos and the transaction doesn't have to be in place, if anything, but very
Like an
similar.
affiliate is a brand deal, but a brand deal is not necessarily
I think you could almost use them interchangeably and not be wrong.
Fred Thomas, a Florida entrepreneur, noticed that pool owners often struggle to find a reliable one-stop shop for pool chemicals, equipment, and maintenance supplies. At that time, most pool owners had to piece together supplies from hardware stores or multiple sources. 1975.
1975. I wasn't born.
Driven, Fred wanted a store that emphasized saving money, pinching pennies, while still offering expertise and quality service. The mix of affordable supplies and trusted local knowledge became the hallmark of the brand.
Pre-internet.
Over 270 stores across the Sun Belt states, Florida, Georgia, Texas, Alabama, Louisiana.
Yeah, so I mean, pre-internet, they were known locally as experts. You stop being local experts stop being as much of a thing, the internet. So like, yeah, imagine no internet and your pool's going sideways. No, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do? Right? Yeah, okay, I feel better. Like that was Fred Thompson, Mr. Fred Thompson, like,
Fred Thomas.
see, Fred,
It's a franchise, by the way.
it's a franchise
Yeah.
too, yeah.
I
Fred's-
actually use them for my pool service. They
Okay,
have pool service too.
I know of a better pool.
Tom, do you have a pool service or you take care of your?
Full service. I think, yeah, you know how many times you wake up and your pool is green?
Yeah.
And then you gotta go to Pinch Penny. And they tell you what the fucking you put in your pool, and then you're there scrubbing the fucking side of the pool.
But
How
you-
much does that fucking pool cleaning service cost?
You do a lot of reviews on pool equipment though. So I would never mess around with my pool equipment, but you do. You choose to do
Yeah, I mean, I
that.
have a pool heater, I've got a spa.
He does a lot of review on gate door security too.
And terrariums.
Yeah, okay.
Can I answer that question though about brand deals? When I was at this conference for finance people, there was this one guy that gets up and he's like, I'm gonna show you how I made $1 million in brand deals. And the kid's like 31 years old. He gets up there and he tells me that he went to Charles Schwab. He's got a massive following on his social media accounts, 2.8 million followers. And they said, I want you to do 14 TikToks. And he's like, no, not for that price. I'll do 4. And they settled on 8 and paid him $350,000 to do it. That was a brand deal, because he had a specific thing that he was doing as a brand deal. So I consider brand deals like a one-time shot to do something specific. An affiliate would be something you have an affiliate relationship that you continue to offer that. Like if you have Charles Schwab affiliate put there, there's a link, you would continue to get that affiliate link in perpetuity. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Okay.
1.2 million views. Do you see that? Top sleep documents by Dr. Julie.
Yeah. That's what it seems to be a really good content creator from what I glanced. I mean, look at this too. This will get you too, unless it was a,
Oh. Well, what else does she do?
well, let's look at her.
She's a clinical psychologist.
Let's look at all of her videos. 3.
Bruce, there's your newsletter.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does shorts, yeah, she does short.
Right. And to me, that means she didn't start here. Oldest, can't even filter, 4 years ago, 2 years ago. This,
She has a lot of shorts though.
yes. Can we filter shorts by oldest? Yeah. What? It's not gonna show me the date?
So old, they didn't even show the date.
Yeah, I like that for your newsletter or YouTube, Bruce. More of instead of just sleep, I don't know, a broader.
I have sleep and fitness.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 year.
Oh yeah, 2 years ago.
But
3.
sleep, but this is what Ed Lawrence taught me, is like a sleep and fitness for who?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a good point.
So for who? Is it for everybody? Because when you try to serve everybody, you serve nobody.
Mhm.
Sleep and fitness for pilots.
But sleep and fitness for, yeah, right? Or sleep and fitness for truck drivers,
That's, yeah.
you know?
Business owners.
Sleep and fitness for people that drive things.
Who
you know?
sit down behind computers all day. Yeah.
If you start there with that vision in mind, then you can hit those other people
Yeah.
afterwards, right?
Yeah, so this follow subscribe thing here, plus 3 years ago, I'm pretty convinced this person started on TikTok or Instagram with their vertical video and was like, wow, I blew up big time over here. I mean, I can just repost this over here on YouTube. They did. At the same time, they tried a few long form videos. She was like, screw this. This is very difficult. And then just said, let's just post all of our stuff over here. It got to 1.2 million.
How does she monetize it besides AdSense?
Let's see,
What does she have?
Dr. Julie. What kind of links you got going on? What's her main link?
She has a service, huh?
I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna guess she started on Instagram. This thing's not gonna make me log in, is it?
Does she have a book there? Like open when book launch?
Book
How
launch.
do you
Open.
book?
Yeah. So that is her book behind her in the
In a video. Yeah.
open when don't. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So did everybody do it? You did what your affiliates or brand deals would be. What were they?
Affiliates can be anything in finance.
No, but I'm saying, what would you pick for your channel? No wrong answers. Well, you could have wrong answers.
Well, there's so many, I need to investigate which ones they are, but at the show, I saw 50 of them. It could be a Bitcoin miner. You can refer people to Bitcoin miners. I can refer people to high-yield checking accounts, Schwab, Fidelity, Webull, Robinhood. You know, just refer them to, hey, if you want to get started in investing, here's the cheapest place to go here. Affiliate link there.
Tengo una pregunta. ¿Pero cómo contactas a los affiliates?
¿Con tanta qué?
¿Cómo te pones en contacto con ellos? ¿Cómo...
El website.
Have
Yeah.
you seen it on the website? No miraste? Do you have a website that shows like where you, if you go all the way to the bottom, usually at the photo, it says contact us or affiliates? That's it. Now some applications that they're looking like, they're like, oh, show me your social media.
just happened?
Well, I got 5 followers. Okay, you're not a fit press.
Yeah.
I tried to get an affiliate for LifeLock to give my clients. And I'm like, you know, I've been doing this for whatever, and they're like, no, we need to see the social media part, so they didn't give it to me. So some of them have a little bit of a tighter gate to them than most. It's not like they're all willing to give their affiliate to anybody.
I mean, if you had a specific one you want to look at, but here's Swim University has an affiliate program. Trade the Pool for traders. Pool and Hot Tub Alliance. Oh, if you were doing biohacking stuff and sleep was one of them, you could have affiliates for these ice baths.
Type in Jandy affiliates. Jandy. Jandy. You can see Jandy as an affiliate.
This one?
Well, Leslie's cool to see. There is no building yet. Okay. No. How about pool heater affiliates? Or spa affiliates? That is that's just a major, it's like a yellow pages of stuff. Trust me, try pool heater affiliates. There you go, partner multiplier.
I think it's more for a distributor type thing.
Well, those are the, I think which one of them I missed. We had courses, digital products, AdSense,
The, YouTube has that feature to where you can charge people extra.
right, you have,
It's fairly new from what I understand.
you can charge a premium for perks, so somebody can subscribe. The thing is, YouTube takes between 40 and 60%.
Really?
Yeah. I think about 40 or 60% of what people contribute to you. YouTube does have a cool feature for brand deals though that you could fill out on the back end. Almost no one does it, but it's basically like your deck of what's involved and the best way to actually get a hold of you and the types of things you're open to make communicating with your channel easier. What's another one they have?
Carlos, go to your go to your WhatsApp. I asked him to
Oh, I can't access it on this computer.
Okay, so go to doheny.com. DOHENY. Just have an affiliate there. Affiliates on the right.
On all sales. Bueno. That is what I had. Basically, I think the best way to make money, the easiest way to make money on YouTube is digital products, courses, and affiliates. Well, there's another one, sell your own product. I think for ours, let me see if I can show you. Where is this?
Does WWE have any affiliates? I mean, digital products that you sell?
So any digital products on WOE? No, just course stuff. But where is this? Oh, let me do. No, how do I do Command Shift N? So somebody can join. Let's see what it does. Oh, it makes you sign in. But if you join, it says, and I literally just copied it from somebody else, and it was like, support, fuel us with coffee so we can keep creating content. And there's like a $5, $10, $20, $100 thing that someone pays monthly. We have like 2 or 3 on the 100. Don't even know these names. We have, I don't know, a few dozen on the 5. It's literally just saying the only thing you get out of this is fuel and coffee. It doesn't even, the only difference between the
Do you
levels.
get the money? You actually get the money?
We get the money
Your channel.
after YouTube takes, I think, 40% at our level, but we get, all of them say fuel with coffee, regardless of what you pay. The only difference you get, and we bought from another YouTuber these digital packs of emojis, these special emojis. And what that means is that when we go live, and mind you, we've never seen this in a single live, and we go live every Saturday. But when we go live, anyone who is a perk member who has joined and subscribed to this channel, they have special emoji packs that they can share that were different types of thumbs up and different types of smiley faces that they could use. That's it. And those things I think we got from a YouTuber who referred us to their Etsy, and I think we paid $30 for all the packs. And it came with thousands of them. We only used a handful of each one, with thousands of these different, I don't even know where they're at anymore.
So, are we talking about the perks that?
Yeah.
Of the different, like the insight group? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
What was that verbatim? Fill us with what?
I'm trying to see if I could.
You
should-
might not have access because this is your page. Are you signed in? No, you're not.
Well, I'm here at incognito. Subscribe, where is this?
Yeah, join. Yeah, that would be to join you. Yeah.
Right, but there is another way to do this. What is it?
I can do it right now.
Oh, so me as a member, I guess it makes sense if they don't show everybody else. Here it is. Your perk at this level, which I think it shows you what the $5 level would be. So this would be the $5 level if you went in. You get 4 custom emojis, a loyalty badge, and Force Feed Us coffee. So the different levels, once you go in, you're now going to see other options that you'd be able to get when you go in. And there, again, there's like a 10, 20, and like 100 is our biggest one. I think we might even have a 250, but no one's got it. Or it's not visible. But that's it. It's the only thing that goes up is the custom emojis. It's the only thing that changes. It's insane.
And those are 3 different tiers?
No, this is in this tier. It's showing me, I guess it's because it's my channel. Oh, and when you go on the $5 one, you are in the apprentice level. And I just grabbed what each stage is of a wizard going through their stuff, and you had to give a name to each one of your levels. I think I did like apprentice, journeyman, master, and I just came up with like these other little things.
So this is the highest one?
No, this is the basic one, the apprentice. Yeah, well, that's what I had, guys, to talk about that. We had a much bigger RSVP turnout list, but it looks like if you guys from the Amazon group didn't stay, it would have been a no-show. Well, some people showed up on the stream. Let's see. And stayed through. Oh, look, Prav, what's up? Can you raise the camera angle to center on the screen? Oh, we weren't even showing the screen, really. But yeah, that's a good idea for next time. I'm going to wrap up the stream. So, any questions? Anybody? No? Cool. Thank you, guys.